Hi guys, it's your boy the H. Not my usual layout, I know, but I'm just gonna do another quick video because I'm sick of one thing. Why do boxing YouTubers hate on Tyson Fury? Guys, this is a video to all of you. You know who you are. I don't need to name and shame you because it's becoming a joke and it's very obvious, but your bias is showing that you're pro AJ, pro Dillian White, pro Deontay Wilder, against Tyson Fury. Number one, I'm not making any inference of why those reasons are, because some of them are American, some of them are English. But it's a bit strange. Why are you hating on the guy? Tyson Fury is a fighting man, representing Britain, representing the travelling community, done well for mental health, and let's look at his record as well. Impeccable record. He should have beat Deontay Wilder, and he should be holding all the belts right now, yeah? So I've just seen a video where a dude, let's call him a dude, who I had a lot of respect for. I still have a little bit of respect for, not as much now because he just seems to be a hater. He hates on people, but let's just call him person A. So person A goes against Tyson Fury and says, oh, the rumours are he might be fighting I think it's Tom Bryant or who else was it, or Charles Martin. All right, facts. Tom Bryant is one of the top up-and-coming American flyweight fighters right now. That's not a bad fight at all. Number two, facts. Charles Martin is a former IBF world champion. He's a former world champion, guys. He had an extremely close fight with Adam Kownacki, who I've talked about before, who's a Polish juggernaut, who is the baby-faced assassin, who's got quick hands. He gives Jarrell Miller nightmares when they spar together. He's probably got as fast hands as Andy Ruiz Jr., the same Andy Ruiz Jr. who just beat Anthony Joshua. Adam Kownacki probably would have done the same job in the same position on that very night. Adam Kownacki is a stud. He's unbeaten. He's one of the top heavyweights in the world. He literally beat Charles Martin, but it was a quite closer fight, and Charles Martin did have him in precarious situations at certain points. So please do not be like, oh, Tyson Fury's fighting Charles Martin. Do you just look at records? I think some of you guys just look at records and you don't actually watch the fights. Charles Martin is up on the rise once again. He's a former IBF champion. Yes, Anthony Joshua beat him. That's probably because in his head he was saying stuff like, I work this off like a guard. And obviously if you're thinking, I work this off like a guard, then you think no man can beat you. So when you go into that situation, your ego is huge, you're a bit cocky, and then that's what happened. You can lose. That's what happened. He did lose. He lost in devastating fashion with a couple of rounds against AJ. At the time, AJ was at his zenith, and Charles Martin, even though he was a champion, was not at his zenith. Charles Martin will give Tyson Fury some rounds. I'll say it now. Fury might win by TKO. If he does, it'll be round 8 or 9. If not, it'll be probably be a wide unanimous decision. But let's stop criticising Tyson Fury, guys. He's a fighting man. He's representing communities, different communities. He's helping mental health. He beat Tom Schwartz, who people are like, oh, he wasn't in the top whatever. Mate, he was in the top 10 of the WBO. I think he might have even been top 3 with the WBO. WBO, World Boxing Organisation, or World Boxing Order, I'm not sure exactly right now because I'm on a mad one. But listen, at the end of the day, it's a factual. Go look what Tom Schwartz's ranking in the WBO was. He was in the top 3, definitely in the top 10, and possibly top 5, yeah? So he was in a top 10 of a rectified and respected and reputable boxing authority, yeah, guys? So don't be chatting now that Tom Schwartz got completely battered. He's unbeaten as well. You're not an unbeaten heavyweight if you're pure trash. You can say that if you believe, but that's coming from the guys who sit on the couch, who've never been in a boxing ring, who've never done sparring, who've never done MMA, who've never done kickboxing, never done anything. And if you guys have your opinion as anyone else, that's great. But if you've never done anything, if you've never felt the punches, if you've never felt the movements, if you've never seen the angles, if you don't know about keeping your guard up, if you don't know about footwork, then honestly, you're not reputable enough to be taken as source. And even though you have thousands and thousands of followers, I just think it's out of order. It just seems like some weird hate brigade against Tyson Fury. And don't get it wrong, Tyson Fury to me is number 1. Like I said, he's unbeaten. Should have beat Wilder. He's getting better and better. He's got the footwork, he's got the angles. He's like a heavyweight Lomachenko, in my opinion. Obviously, maybe a little bit less KO power. But guess what? In his last fight against Tom Schwartz, he smashed up Tom Schwartz. Will he fight and will he smash Charles Martin? I think so. But it won't be a humiliation. It'll be, like I said, late TKO, KO, or point decision. Will he beat Bryant? Yeah, most likely. Late TKO, KO, or decision. But guys, please stop hating on Tyson Fury. It's not on. You know exactly who you are, boxing enthusiasts and YouTubers. Like, there's no reason for it, guys. Come on, what is the reason for it? And it does seem very strange and biased like, I don't want to make it into a racial thing, but it does seem a bit weird that people are going to be backing AJ's and Dillian White's and Deontay's, and they're all black guys, and against Tyson Fury. It might not be the case, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that's the case, that's not my inference, but that's how some people may perceive it. So I don't really understand that as well. Like, why, if you know that's a possible perception, why would you come out so harsh against a guy? Because if that's not your intention, it's how it does come across, guys. I think Tyson Fury is a noble young man. I say young, he's actually older than me, but literally same birthday, 12th August, Leo's. That's not why I'm backing him, by the way. But no, like, he's just a noble guy. He's doing the right thing. And listen, don't forget this: by winning the next fight, then he goes on to fight for the belts, and that means all the belts. Well, WBC, not all the belts, one belt. But he gets to fight for WBC belt against John Wilder, and guess what? Eventually, let's say Andy Ruiz Jr. does beat AJ, which is a possibility. I know people are like, no chance. No, he's got great chances to beat him. Then it could be Tyson Fury versus Andy Ruiz Jr. undisputed 2020. So why would you risk that by going against Oscar Rivas? Also, people picking up Dillian White fighting Oscar Rivas. Well, it's now seen that he failed the drug test. Wherever it was for, he failed the drug test. So are you still gonna put that win in the same order? No, you did, but you didn't mention that in your video, did you guys? So guys, lay off the bum licking for certain fighters and lay off the hatred for Tyson Fury. He's a top man. He's doing big things. And like I said, you don't have to respect the guy and rate him, but you don't need to do a whole video disrespecting him and hating. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to rate, but no need to hate. Cheers, guys. Thank you.